There is a brand new round at the 2026 World Cup that didn't exist 4 years ago. And right now, millions of football fans have absolutely no idea how it works. It's called the Round of 32. And if you sit down to watch the knockout stage this summer without understanding it, you're going to be very confused, very quickly. Here's what makes it interesting. This round was created specifically because FIFA added 16 extra teams. But adding a new round isn't as simple as it sounds. The structure, the seeding, the matchups, all of it changed, and most fans don't know any of it. In the next 7 minutes, I'll explain exactly what the Round of 32 is, how teams get into it, who plays who, and why it matters more than people think. Let's go. What even is the Round of 32? Simple version. The Round of 32 is a knockout round. 32 teams enter. 16 teams survive. The other 16 go home. That's it at surface level. But here's the thing. In the old World Cup, this round didn't exist. You had the group stage, then straight into the round of 16. Clean, simple. Everyone understood it. In 2026, there is a new step in between. After the group stage, before the round of 16, comes the round of 32. It's football's version of adding an extra floor to a building that was already perfectly fine. The question is why? And more importantly, does it actually work? How do teams get into the round of 32? Here's where it gets interesting. The 2026 World Cup has 12 groups of 4 teams. The top 2 from each group advance automatically. That's 24 teams straight into the round of 32. But the round of 32 needs 32 teams. So there are 8 spots left. And those 8 spots go to the best third-place finishers from the 12 groups. Every group produces a third-place team. That's 12 third-place teams fighting for 8 spots. The worst 4 go home without ever playing a knockout game. This sounds simple. It isn't. Because now a team sitting third in their group may be on 4 points. Maybe 5 doesn't know if they're in or out until every other group finishes. They have to wait, watch, and hope their goal difference is good enough. That waiting game. Genuinely brilliant television. Who plays who in the round of 32? This is the part that confuses everyone. In a normal knockout tournament, you'd have a clean bracket. Winner of Group A plays runner-up of Group B. Easy to follow. The round of 32 is messier than that. With 12 groups, 8 third-place qualifiers, and 3 different host nations USA, Canada, and Mexico, FIFA has to balance travel distances, scheduling gaps, and bracket fairness all at the same time. In theory, the bracket follows a predetermined seeding structure. Group winners get favorable matchups. Third-place qualifiers get the toughest draws. In practice, a group winner could still end up facing a dangerous opponent who scraped through in third place with 6 points and a goal difference of +8. One bad draw, one dangerous opponent, and suddenly the group stage feels meaningless. Why this round changes everything for big teams. Here's the observation that matters. In the old World Cup, a big team like Brazil or France could coast through the group stage, arrive at the round of 16 relatively fresh, and use that first knockout game as a gentle warm-up. Low pressure, high confidence. That warm-up is gone. The round of 32 is now the first knockout game. Single elimination, from the very start. One bad day, one moment of complacency, one goalkeeper holding the ball for 6 seconds and you're out. France, Brazil, England, none of them can sleepwalk through this round. The bracket simply doesn't allow it. Every team that reaches the round of 32 has earned their place. And every team is dangerous. You know the type. The team that finished third in their group lost once, drew twice, barely scraped through and then beats a top 10 nation in the first knockout round. That team exists at every World Cup. In 2026, that upset happens in the round of 32, on the biggest stage in front of billions. Why this round is actually brilliant for smaller nations. Flip it around completely. For a nation qualifying for the World Cup for the first time, the old format was brutal. You played 3 group games, almost certainly finished third or fourth, and went home. End of story. In 2026, third place might be enough to reach the round of 32. And once you're in a single knockout game, anything can happen. A first-time qualifier, a packed stadium, one match, their biggest game in history. That's not a consolation prize. That's the entire point of expanding the tournament. More nations, more stories, more moments that people remember forever. And honestly, that round of 32 upset, the one nobody sees coming, is going to be the moment of this entire World Cup. So is the round of 32 actually good? Here's my honest take. The round of 32 adds complexity. Casual fans will struggle to follow the bracket. Some matchups will be mismatches. A first-time qualifier against a two-time champion isn't always great football. But the drama it creates is real. The stakes are immediate. The pressure starts from the very first knockout whistle, and the bracket rewards teams that actually won their group. Third-place qualifiers face harder opponents. Group winners get the favorable draws. The structure isn't perfect, but it isn't random either. Remember that question from the start? Why does the round of 32 exist, and how does it actually work? Here's the one sentence you need. The round of 32 is football's newest, messiest, most dramatic round, and it's where the 2026 World Cup really begins. The real question now is this: which first-time qualifier is going to produce the round of 32 upset that nobody predicted? Because it's coming. And when it happens, the whole world will be watching. We'll be here to break it down. If this helped you understand what you're watching this summer, subscribe. We're explaining every round, every rule, and every confusing moment of this World Cup as it happens.